Oh, welcome back after rather a delay to the Gambler. Sorry I've been a bit late, but been somewhat busy. So we'll have a go at carrying the story on today. First of all, I'm going to buy a field, but I need to borrow some money first. So I think we need to borrow up to our limit, and we might have enough. Let's go and see this field over here. Oops. This field 18. Oh, idea being, the more fields we've got, the more crops we can grow, the more money, in theory, we should make. Right, we've got that. What does it look like? Not too bad. I think we'll just take this back and get the harrower onto it, or the cultivator onto it. Get to the cab. I think last time I'd just come back from America after a successful visit, all in all. Didn't quite make the FBI top 10 most wanted list, but I think I was on my way up. Put the beacons on. No, I think I was on my way up to the top. I spent some time back in England, but after travelling it seemed a bit tame. So I decided I started to think about where is good for gambling, where the people like to gamble, and there's a bit of money about. I thought Australia. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to see this direct. Yeah, it's been a bit hopeful, but got it. Go and fill this up. We're not doing animals at the moment, so I think I should do some barley. Let's see what we've got in stock. If we've got anything in stock to give us some idea what we've done. No, nothing in stock. So I think we. Oh, even better, some wheat. We might both get. If we can make enough, we'll get the seed, the lettuce up and running. Off we go. Yes, it suddenly hit me. The one place in the world where they will actually bet on 2 rain drops of water running down a glass pane, or 2 flies climbing a wall, has to be Australia. At the time, they still didn't assisted passages if you wanted to emigrate to Australia. I didn't really want to emigrate. There for a little while, some fun, but I thought it would be the cheap way of doing it. So I inquired, but then of course my record counted against me. I ought to really make a folder for all these field 20 stuff. I'll get back to the story in a moment. I have to concentrate too much. Just put all those in there. It's always a good idea on courseplay to keep things neat so you can find them a bit easier. This is field 18, so I think this is 6 foot. Let's just wrap it out. I'll get courseplay to do this, and then I'll go back to the story. Got some wine tonight, so the story could get interesting if I stop it too quick. I think we go down to 5-7 and we start. Let's see, northwest going south. We'll do, I think we can get away with one after. Yeah, let's see what it looks like. Help out. Yep, that looks fine. We're good with that. First waypoint, drive course, and we're just put it down field 18. We call it a 6-meter course, and start a fold up field 18. Yes, as I say, I decided to go to Australia. Thinking about saying assisted passage, but with my record, no way would that be allowed. The Aussies must have thought they had enough criminals already. Apologies to any Aussies who don't really mean it. But so I didn't get in there. See what else we've got to do. Oh, we're really going to have a look at the other. Oh, I've got this one. I'll take this up there. I'm just going to have a look and see what the other field's like. Yes, I was a bit stymied for a while, but of course I have friends in the underworld, and one of them managed to knock me up with some clean papers. Not that I could get the assisted passage. I decided I could just go on a visitor's visa. In fact, it turned out I didn't actually need the doctored papers. They weren't quite so fussy as the Americans were. So I ended up in Australia. I went out on a ship. Just too expensive to go out. Flying out in those days, there was no cheap and cheerful. Just looking at this, I need to put some moisture in. I also need to put some lime on there. I think I'll hook up to the spreader and shove some lime on there, then bung a bit of moisture on when he's finished that field. On the ship, I done well enough to actually pay for me passage and make a decent profit. And I didn't have to resort to the marked deck either. Well, not often. We landed in Australia. Being a bit of a dimbo, like a lot of people thought that Sydney was the capital, because as they know it's Canberra. So when I asked for a flight to the capital, I was rather shocked to turn up at Canberra. Quite a quiet city. Not as I found when I finally got to Sydney. It's a lot quieter than Sydney. I enjoyed myself in Canberra, but again it's a little bit too quiet for me. Not too much going on. It's just feel there's a lot of money soon going to disappear completely. From Canberra, I took an internal flight to Sydney. but I found one problem with the cities. Too many criminals about. They were getting the better of me at times. Yeah, it's that one. They were getting the better of me. So again, I came away from there and decided to make for the outback. As you may or may not know, Australia is basically I think I remember right, it's the smallest continent but the largest island in the world, with the exception of Antarctica. But it's basically a strip of land around the coast where people live, and there's a bloody great bit in the middle where no one much lives. It's no old desert. Let's just find. This is 25 meters, I believe. Let's just check. Yeah, it's 25 meter one. Right, so it's 25 meters. I need to put that onto that. Find where the start point is. That's over there. Let's just make for that. But the outback had some of the more interesting places. The mining towns, the sheep farms, camel farms, you name it, they seem to be farming out there. But the best place to go was the mining towns. The miners there had a lot of money, and they seemed to be perfectly happy to get rid of it. So, any bright boy, that's not the same one. Any bright boy could take the money off them. What else do I need to do on this? Oh, go away. I think I'll spray this with herbicide, and then tomorrow I'll put some fertilizer on it. Now, while we're expecting rain, that's the next thing. Oh, it's 3 days time we're expecting rain, so I don't want to put too much water on. It shouldn't be too long. Yeah, so I made my way out to towns, and it's perfect for me. If you remember the previous episodes, I was a bad boy those days. I ran all the games, numbers, girls, drugs, and I started again in Australia. Another slurp of wine. I started again in Australia. And with that I also added making illicit spirits, booze. Well, we didn't make it personally, but I found some people who were making it, put the frightness on them a bit, because I suppose I'd got a little gang together, including one guy who's blind. He was related to Ned Kelly. In fact, I picked him up outside this large, imposing building, which I learned later was the local mental institution. Might have had something to do with it. But he was mad. Absolutely a complete 100% nutcase. And we've still got some weed in here. Yeah, we've still got a little bit of weed in here. Might have to spray that again. Yeah, he was nuts. In fact, he was my undoing in Australia, which I will actually come on to in the next episode. After around a year, these things went very fast. I still live in 20s, remember, I still had the 30. I had amassed a small fortune, not as much as I had in America, but still enough to actually start salting some of it away into Swiss bank accounts. And that's me wine gone. So, you know, I had not far short of £500,000 sterling. Because at the time Australia was still on sterling. Soon to change to Seagull. Soon to change, of course, to devil is Eagle. Oh, he's trying to get on this last mark. He's failing miserably on it. I think he's found it. Yes, not the best track to use. It hasn't got the same turn circles we really want for this. Let's take that over again. Yes, I had saved plenty of money. I had a few little trips over to New Zealand. I found them a little bit, a bit more cautious in New Zealand than the Aussies. But I did have to take a lot of flack from the Aussies for being a palm, especially when the England cricket team lost, which in those days it did regular intervals, and quite often to the Aussies. In fact, on one tour to New Zealand, which really did hurt. Glad those days are gone, we can now hold our head up. Maybe enough of my sporting reminiscences of that time. To get back to the sporting reminiscences. On the Green Bays. Australia, some of the gamblers in Australia were running a little all-comers Australian Championship poker. Well, I had to be in. Which meant pulling out all my money back again so I could get to it easily to take part in this. You needed £100,000 just to enter. Well, that was really no great issue, but it's a lot of money. And oh yes, it's finished. Go and bung him onto the other. Onto the fertiliser spread on my shove some, not fertiliser but herbicide down. Yes, I heard about the champion, so I entered. I was over in Australia for about 3 years, all told, and this is the first year I entered, and I actually finished in the semi-finals, and the money I picked up for that was well worth it. So after the next year, I entered again. This time I won it. I honed my skills, and believe it or not, poker is a skill. It's not just gambling. You need a very good memory to remember what cards are about. You need to know what the likelihood of a particular card showing up is and what a particular hand is. Those are together and I make a real mess of this. Let's try again. why it was I just trying back, is it because I'm going too quickly, that's the trouble. It's gone out of shape before I've got a chance to correct it. I'm going to miss the... yeah, oh, almost missed it. Alright, just kick off the weight. Just topless, get this and see what I want. I put barley in there on B, so I'm talking to myself. I should really be talking to you good folks. Yes, I say the second year I won it. The third year I didn't get a chance to defend the title, for reasons I will attempt to explain in the next issue in about a fortnight's time. That's got it. So I think we'll leave the Australian experiment for a little while and we'll just concentrate for the last about 10 minutes on some actual farming. This map, I'm going to try and make it using a lot of big equipment. So I'm going to have to get some money in a hurry, hence going deep into debt and buying another field. The more fields I have, of course, the quicker I can get some money together. You're never going to make too much money on crops, let's face it. I will need to get to the BGA and do some work up there, when I can remember where it is. Right there, 18, now this is there. It's 25 metres now, damn it. Start the same again, do the same, yeah. I'm going to save that as 25 metres, so that's field 18, 25 metres. Right, there we go. Let's get him underway. He's done, so we're hopping there. I can't do much else with that until another day's gone by, because I've got a feeling that lime, fertiliser and herbicide works on the same layer. I might be wrong, but certain lime and fertiliser does, so we can't do much more there. Just try and back this in. This is a no, which is a very beggar to back in. I think I'm going to have to straighten up again. I do dislike backwards because the wheel's right at the back and it tends to go with a hurry when it goes. should really use the drive control to slow it down. As I was saying, I'm going to try and get this one to use all big equipment. So as we get money, we will be upping the equipment to big, mainly modded equipment, hopefully. See if I can figure out what David Oldfield done to his John Deere and got rid of this nasty internal glare on the windows. Alright, let's see, how are we doing with that? I think he's on his, just about to do the headland. The beauty of these fields is that a lot of the fields on here, they're perfect for course play. Now I'll just do a quick channel update. As you may be aware, I haven't been putting too many out just lately, mainly because I've been working on the wedding special and the naked series for beginners, and to see whether I can still play it without any mods or help whatsoever, including using keyboard for steering. Is gonna won't come out next week. I've got a lot of work to do on that map. I've got a lot of fast forwarding time. I haven't, with new mods, I haven't got the fast forward mod installed on it, and I'm going to keep the new mods on that. And I think there's only going to be 2 more on that anyway. One of which will be the next one I do, which will be a little bit on well, it's giants but chaffing, which is really foraging for silage. And then I'll do one on forestry, which I am not looking forward to. If it's one part of this game I do not play, haven't played since the start, is forestry. My idea of forestry, if anybody's watched Old Bridges, I would go into GE and pull the trees underground, or just cut them down and get the brook chipper involved. The rest of it doesn't fill me with a great deal of desire to do it. Alright, this is it. I think he's just looking in the mirrors. Yeah, he's folded up, so we'll get rid of this, take this back. Let's find the rule back, here we are. I think we get this back and that will be an episode. Oh, so I'll just thank everybody for subscribing. I'm now up to another 70 subscribers. I really appreciate the support. At my age I need the support, soon be the Zimmer frame. And thank you for those who comment. Don't worry about comment, I won't bite. If you've got something to say, please, I'm always happy to see a comment. So, you know, and those who press the like button, thank you very much. Those who press the dislike, also thank you. At least you are taking some action on it. I was so going, when I started this channel, I expected at most 10, if I was really lucky 15. I knew I had a couple of 3, BP being one of them, who was to blame for me doing this, or finally, but the final persuasion on me to do this. And my inspiration for the storyline came from David Oldfield. Both BP, David Oldfield, also don't forget Shawnee B. Catch their videos, they are all very good. Shawnee B. In fact, on the Old Ridge series, we're almost getting a freeway thing going. Shawnee B has just started the series on Old Ridge. And I look like I left the lights on the John Deere. That flattens batteries. Just turn that off. Turn the lights off and just hop across to this and turn the lights off. And I think that will be it. So I will say thank you very much for watching, subscribing, commenting. And as I always say, it's a cheerio for now.